season is rolling on, just around the midpoint. For teams really struggling, what's the locker room like right now?
Yeah, it's a tough situation, BA, when you're just trying to find some footing. You would think by 25 or 30 games in, these roles would have been established, but coaches are still trying to find answers to get some consistency out of what's available to them, because you expect that from one another.
And a look at Minnesota's opening lineup. The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards. Kyle Anderson is out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's McDaniels in at the small forward position. Now here's Anderson, just 5 on the clock. Over Nurkic. They get it back. Gobert. From down in the low post, it goes.
Just an aggressive move by Gobert, protecting the possession and getting the second chance look.
Pass to Hart. Out to the right wing. Now here's Nurkic, defended by Gobert. Nurkic passes to Hart. Here's Lillard, beyond the arc. Knocks down the triple.
You cannot let Dame get good looks, especially from the corner.
Well, we've seen Anthony Simons gradually progress over time and given opportunity with Lillard being hurt last year. And this guy is showing that he's an offensive guy and ready to explode.
A stronger defensive presence would have saved them 2 points.
It didn't seem like anybody was really aware there to go and collect that rebound in the possession.
Now here's Grant. And you look at the numbers, currently around 22.5 points a game. And Brent Simons is one of those guards you love having in your rotation.
Yep, a volume three-point shooter. And the one thing about him, BA, that's standing out is the ability off the bounce to get to that shot. He's very good at it at a young age.
Well, the Timberwolves struck gold by getting the #1 pick in the 2015 and 2020 NBA drafts.
You are so right, BA. Selecting Karl Anthony Towns and Anthony Edwards, respectively. 2 important players that have already had a tremendous impact on this team.
Now here's Nurkic. 8 points in his last time out. He buries it from 3.
Nurkic getting more and more comfortable at finding the open men on this team.
It's Edwards on the wing. And Edwards slams it in.
He's a living highlight reel.
Seriously, that could end up being one of the best dunks of the year. Pass to Simons. Tipped away. And here's Nurkic. Ooh, Gobert with a steal. The 3 from Russell. It's rebounded by Grant. The Trailblazers have gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Russell against Lillard. Here's Hart. Pass to Simons. Hart with it. Now guarded by McDaniels.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Looking at players with limitless range, Grant. Damian Lillard right at the top of that list.
Oh, BA. And Lillard, he can just make it look so easy. He gets a lot of his strength on his shot from his legs. On the short list for players you don't mind pulling up from the logo.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Anderson for 3. Hart pulls it in. Portland has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. Down low and stolen by Gobert. And now the T-Wolves on the break. He stops. He pops. The shot by Russell, no good. Portland leading. Lillard passes to Hart. And here's Grant from the arc. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. They just couldn't come out on top last time they took on the Blazers. That one in Portland.
Yeah, last time against this team, they couldn't stay out of foul trouble, and that really hampered them.
And they had a few important guys sitting there on the bench at a time when they really could have used them on the floor. They have to play much more in control here tonight.
Now here's Lillard. He picked up 36 points in their last win against Minnesota. Hart passes to Lillard with the drive. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
You look at the resume of one Damian Lillard, and there's just no shortage of clutch moments and amazing individual performances in big playoff games.
And a new group getting ready for the Timberwolves. Reed's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Moore comes in for McDaniels. Noel, he's checked in for Anthony Edwards. And Rivers is subbed in for Russell. Anderson gets the bucket.
Capable on the interior to score so long. Slow-mo. Anderson not going to pass up a look like that.
Grant against Anderson. The shot by Lillard, no good.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
Here's Anderson. And Minnesota again with a bucket.
Anderson rising up in the mid-range, a shot that this offense is more familiar with.
Simons outside. Pass to Grant. Now here's Simons. Tight defense on him. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. From the baseline. With the second effort. And it's laid in by Anderson. Anderson's got 6.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
And here's Simons outside. Good scoring in this one as we conclude the first quarter. The T-Wolves on top. They're up by 5. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports.